Do you ever have that time where you put on a wig for the first time and you're like, wow, wow. You know, that's basically how I felt with her. Hey there, wig friends. I'm Nikki and welcome back to my channel. Do a little dance there, a little wiggle. But anyway, if you've never been here before, you get an extra special welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I hope you will want to see more. So if you want to have more wig reviews in your timeline, then click that subscribe button. Join the party, as I always say. And please also make sure you click that little bell too, because I never really know when I'm going to throw an upload at you, and I would hate for you to miss out on any of them. So by clicking that little bell, you will get notified. And if you haven't already subscribed, thank you so very much. I greatly do appreciate it. So anyway, look at this girl. Oh my gosh. My voice just cracked there. So anyway, look at her. She's gorgeous. I cannot wait to tell you about her. So obviously I'm reviewing her today. She's a brand new drop too. You know, I did pick up a few new drops, so got a lot of them coming your way. But as I always do, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about her, all the important facts, so that way you can decide if she's the right wig for you or not. And you know I love to read your comments, so please, in the comment section, give me your respectful feedback. Also, let me know if there's a wig you'd like me to review, since I do take requests. And if you can take a moment and check out my Poshmark closet, I would really appreciate that as well, because right now I added a whole bunch of new wigs to it, and I dropped the price of a lot of them because I decided it's Christmas time, so let's go ahead and have a wig sale. And I would hate for you to miss out on any of those good deals while they are available, so you'll be able to find the link to my Poshmark closet in the description box. So there, that's my little spiel. Now anyway, I always show you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look. So today I am wearing the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and you know I always open it for you too, so here it is. I really hate the shape and clunkiness of this thing, but I've got it. And then I'm also wearing a glitter shade from Vanny Cosmetics. I mean, look at these glitters. I love how it hits the light. It's like a colorful disco ball. But I'm wearing this one right here, and it is in the shade Cosmic. Okay, so for this wig, you pretty much already know who she is from the title and the little fairy dust sounding thingy that pops up on my channel. I don't know how else to really describe it, but you know who she is. But I'm still gonna tell ya, I've got DASHLY Unit 24 today, and so she is from Sensationnel's DASHLY Unit collection. I have her in the color Chunky Highlight Blonde. She is available in several other colors. They like to give you this little whatchamacallit card here that shows the special colors that she is available in. She is an HD lace front, of course. She has a deep center part with baby hair, and she is also heat safe 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I picked her up from Elevatestyles for $27.88. Her price point absolutely amazing. She is on the more affordable side of the affordable wigs, so I love that about her. And just in case you are somebody new to my channel, I obviously don't do the installation on camera. I feel it's really redundant, and I would rather not go off of my first impressions and instead wear the wig for a little while so that way I can give you a better recommendation. So that's why I do it the way that I do it. But with that said, here she is. Gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Do you ever have that time where you put on a wig for the first time and you're like, wow. Wow, that's basically how I felt with her. I mean, I looked at the stock photo. I mean, after all, that's the thing that intrigued me the most about her and made me decide to pick her up. But she definitely exceeded my expectations. I am loving this. She just drapes so nicely and looks very romantic and flowy and just gorgeous. So let's first talk about this color though, because I've never reviewed it before. And it actually is another thing that surprised me. I wasn't expecting it to really look quite like this. So this chunky highlight blonde, oh, first of all, gorgeous number 4. I love this chocolatey number 4. So beautiful. And then the tone that they used for the blonde, look at that. I love how they did that. It's a beautiful contrast. It pretty much reminds me of the mochas. You know, whenever you see a wig that has the mocha, like flamboyage mocha or balayage mocha or whatever thing that has mocha in it. This is what it reminds me of. So I'm loving this. It looks very professional. It's blended perfectly. It's just a gorgeous color. I definitely need to get this color again. Definitely. Luster, absolutely amazing too. Can't deny that that is gorgeous as well. She feels absolutely amazing too. How many times can I say absolutely? Let's keep it going. She's absolutely soft. So soft. She feels silky. Okay, so that's the best way I would describe it. Now, I don't feel too much coarseness in there, but at the same token, she does not feel fake. I think that she feels amazing. So extremely soft, one of the softest wigs I felt in a while, really. She pretty much feels like the healthiest hair you could ever have. There we go. That's a good way to describe it. So you can pretty much picture that. So I love that. And I definitely think she's multicultural. So she will work out for everybody, looking natural for you all. She is a bit longer than I originally thought too. But now that I look at the stock card, I'm like, no, that's about right. But standing up here, you can see she comes right past my breast. So I would probably put her at 26, maybe even up to 28 inches. So she's long, and her layers are even longer too, which I think is perfect for this, because that way, again, she just kind of drapes and she's not super voluminous. It just looks like a more natural volume and gives her that body like that you want to see. Because again, just, oh, I love doing this. So romantic looking, very soft waves. But since her density is so appropriate, it all ties together really well. If you have all the hair to the front, maybe it is a little on the thicker side, but I will reiterate, it is appropriate density. So I'm loving that too. You know I'm loving that. Let me go ahead and show you what she looks like from the side and the back. Down the back, stunning. I think I might actually wear her that way tonight, only because, let me pull it forward first and then I will explain. She kind of drapes in the face a little bit more, can get in the eye too, which isn't too distracting, but it can be a little bit, and especially since tonight I have Dart League. The last thing I need is to have a bunch of hair in my face, and throwing off my aim. So I think wearing her down the back is probably what I'm going to do tonight. But really, she's perfect for a lot of occasions. If you don't have a dart league to go to, she's perfect to wear. I just, again, think she's so romantic. So I think she's perfect for date night, something along those lines. Just, I'm speechless again. That happens from time to time where a wig will just surprise me so much that it makes me speechless, and she's pretty much doing that to me right now. But she does tangle a bit, not a whole lot though. I'm actually surprised by that too, because again, considering she's really silky, but most of the tangles occur down on the ends, which kind of is normal for wigs like this. But I still run my fingers through for you. I only use my fingers to comb through her. But see, there's a tangle, and they actually come out pretty easily. So she's not one that's going to be a lot to handle or anything. She is pretty easy to manage for the most part. Yeah, I really wouldn't classify her as high maintenance really, but she does shed a lot. A little too much. And this is where that whole wearing the wig for a little while and not just going off the first impressions comes into play, because a lot of times wigs will tend to shed a lot more when you first put them on and like right after you cut the lace. But how does the shedding handle as the longer you're wearing her comes in? That's what I'm mostly concerned about. So the entire time I've been wearing her, the shedding has been staying consistent. So I would say she sheds a little bit more than normal. So just be aware of that. And plus she's also longer too, so it will look like a lot more, but it is consistent. So just be aware, be aware. She is center part, which I like. I think that looks perfect for this style. Just again, the way she drapes and everything. And she has that deep center part too. So the depth and the width, I think, is good. I mean, granted, the depth is pretty, I would say pretty strong there. But didn't have to pluck anything. I think it looks appropriate. Easy to blend with some powder. And very flat. I love that too, because that's always important as well. So I think this looks really good. She does have those little baby hairs, which I'm trying to find them here. Yeah, they're kind of blended in with the rest of the hair too. They're those types of baby hairs. They're there, but they're hard to find. So kind of like finding a needle in a haystack. So really, in reality, I don't think she's one that really needs to have baby hairs to look more natural, at least in my opinion, that is. So to me, this still looks really good, looks realistic. It's not like anybody's gonna come up and say, you're wearing a wig. And if they do, I'd be like, so what? But I don't think they really will anyway. But yeah, I'm liking how that's looking. She, of course, is not pre-plucked, so her edges are going to be thicker. So here's what they're looking like. Pretty much what I'd expect. As you can see, the lift up is happening there. Not too severe though. They did do the knots here to make it look like a more realistic hairline. I know some people don't mind that. Me, as long as the knots aren't too bad, then I guess I don't mind it, but it's covered, so I'm not concerned. And then this side, you don't really have that. You notice how they went away? It was just on this side. This is the second wig I've reviewed where the sides don't match, but whatever. But here you can see some of those baby hairs. They're more noticeable here along the edges, but she does cover up my natural edges really nicely. So I do like the fit really well. She's comfortable. And of course I saved the best for last. I think she's larger head friendly too. She stretched really good, and I have quite a bit of wiggle room there in the cap as it is right now. So she should work out for everybody. But like I said, these DASHLY units can really be a hit or miss. I have had my share of ones that I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have bought it, but I did anyway. And then now I've got this one and I'm like, I am so happy I bought it. So that's just the way it happens though, you know, with any wig really, but I love her. Oh my gosh, look at her. Just look at, I'm trying to back up so you can see more of it in the shot, but again, I'm speechless. What can I say? She's beautiful. So yeah, she's getting thumbs up. Of course, of course, of course. I'm highly recommending this unit. Why wouldn't I? So as long as you can deal with the excessive shedding, she's one I would say put in your cart and pick up while you can. But, you know, I just stick to the things that you need to know. So that's what I've got. And that's my review and recommendation for her. You know, I do appreciate you watching though. I appreciate it very much actually. I hope you will give me a thumbs up since I told you what you need to know in this video. If by some chance you didn't like this video, please kindly tell me what it is so that way I can maybe make some adjustments. And that's all I've got for her. But thank you so very much for watching and I'll catch you next time in my next video. So until then, bye-bye.